Welcome back to the channel. Have you ever met a man who doesn't say much, but somehow his presence speaks louder than words? He might not send long texts or speak in romantic phrases, but when he loves deeply, you'll feel it in the way he listens, protects, and stays. Because real love doesn't always speak. It shows itself through energy, patience, and quiet loyalty. In this video, we'll uncover 7 silent ways men show deep love and how their subtle actions reveal what words often hide. These signs aren't about gestures, they're about emotion. And once you notice them, you'll understand love on a level you've never felt before. Sign 1, he finds peace in your presence. When a man is deeply connected to you, your presence becomes as calm. He doesn't need noise, entertainment, or constant attention. Just sitting beside you, even in silence, recharges him. You'll notice he stays longer than he needs to. He lingers even after the conversation fades. He doesn't rush to leave because you feel like home. Psychologists call this emotional regulation. It means his nervous system relaxes around you. You don't drain him, you soothe him, and that's one of the first signs. A man's heart has attached. He stops searching for peace because he's already found it in you. Sign 2, he watches you with presence, not possession. A man in love doesn't stare to control. He observes to understand. When he watches you talk, he's not judging, he's absorbing. He notices the little things others miss, how your hands move when you're excited, how your tone softens when you talk about what you love. It's not about appearance, it's about awareness. You'll catch him smiling quietly, not because of what you're doing, but because he's silently grateful, just to witness you. Real love doesn't crave ownership, it craves connection. When a man truly sees you, not just looks at you, that's love in its purest form. Sign 3. He prioritizes your comfort without being asked. Pay attention to what he does when you're not asking for anything. He adjusts the room temperature, offers his jacket, waits to eat until you've started, or walks you safely to your car, not out of duty, but instinct. It's not a gift. Those small, unspoken gestures aren't routine. They're reflections of deep emotional awareness. When men love quietly, they don't announce it. They practice it in how they care for your well-being. This love doesn't ask, "What do you need?" It simply senses it. That's not obligation. That's devotion disguised as mindfulness. Sign 4. He opens up through actions, not words. Men express vulnerability differently. He may not pour his heart out verbally, but he'll start to show you sides of himself no one else sees. He'll invite you into his personal space, his favorite places, his routines, his passions. You'll see him when he's tired, stressed, unguarded. That's emotional intimacy for a man. He's not just letting you in. He's letting you see. When a man begins to trust you enough to be imperfect, to share his silence instead of just his words, he's saying, "You're the person I don't have to pretend with." That's not surface attraction. That's his soul feeling safe. Sign 5. He protects you emotionally, not just physically. A man who loves deeply doesn't just he guards your safety. He guards your peace. He avoids words that could wound. He won't mock what you feel, and he never makes you question your worth. Even when he's angry, he speaks with restraint. Because love him isn't about proving dominance, it's about preserving harmony. He'll defend you when you're not around. He'll speak kindly of you to others. And most importantly, he'll make sure you always feel emotionally safe. That's what real love sounds like in silence, not loud promises, but quiet protection. Sign 6, he adapts without losing himself. When a man loves deeply, you'll notice subtle changes, not because you asked, but because he wants to evolve. He starts showing up more on time. He listens more carefully. He becomes softer, yet stronger. Love, when real, inspires growth, not control. He doesn't change who he is. He just becomes more aligned with who he wants to be around you. It's a psychological shift called adaptive bonding. His brain starts associating your presence with his best self. So when he improves, not for attention, but for connection, that's how you know his love runs deep. He's not losing himself. He's becoming someone who deserves you. Sign 7. He's quietly proud to have you. This is one of the most beautiful, silent signs. He doesn't brag. He doesn't post every moment online. But you'll see it in how he introduces you with warmth, with respect, with subtle pride in his eyes. He mentions you in conversations naturally, not to lose you. He to show off, but because you're part of his thoughts. He looks at you like he's still processing how lucky he feels. That's when you know his love isn't just emotional, it's spiritual, because real connection humbles you. It makes you thankful, not boastful. And when a man carries your name with quiet gratitude, he's already saying, without saying it, you matter to me more than you'll ever realize. Men don't always say, I love you out loud. Sometimes, they whisper it through small acts, steady eyes, and calm consistency. If you look closely, love is always speaking in the pauses, in the peace, in the presence. If you've noticed even a few of these signs, cherish them, because silent love is the kind that stays long after words fade. Dear viewers, if you like this video, do share them with your friends and family and subscribe to this channel to stay connected with us. Thanks for watching.